What's up, everybody? Daniel's Racing 35 here. Brought to you by Jones Soda. Not really. I wish, though. They make some really good shit. Anyways, this is a remake of a video that I made before, but I didn't like how it came out. So I'm redoing it. This is my first look at the Survivor case. It's a, let's see, Griffin Survivor case. It comes in a package that looks very similar to this, except it's got a case in it. Stupid jokes for myself, I'm sorry. Anyways, it is comprised of three components: the rubber outside, the rigid and very strong core, which holds the phone, excuse me, and the screen protector slash top bun, I guess you could call it, that completes the cell phone sandwich. Excuse me. This is the iPhone 5 case. From what I've heard is that this is the strongest plastic case that you can get. It is also water resistant. It's not waterproof. It's water resistant. It is crush resistant. It's not going to withstand a car, but I have never dropped this with my phone in it. Knock on particle board. But basically, I have the iPhone 5S, and it's got that neat little fingerprint deal. But other than that, the exterior is not much different than the iPhone 5. I personally don't care if I get to use the thumbprint deal there, so this case was just fine for me, even though it covers up the home button. I really don't mind. It's not a big deal. I can enter my password just fine. So basically, excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. Basically, I'm going to show you how this goes together, and this is like an overview slash first look slash, I guess you could say review, because I've had it for a while. The phone kind of clips in place. I'm going to bring it over here just to make sure. Yep, the phone clips in place. It's kind of irritating because you don't want to get fingerprints all over it like I'm doing right now. And then you have to end up using a microfiber cloth, which is what I have here. But basically, you take this part and you kind of stuff it in there, and you get this guy up here. You get the other one up here. So there we go. So it's going to take a second, and I may not get all of it on camera, but basically you keep fiddling with it until you end up with something that looks like this. Then you turn it over, you stick the these guys the right way so that they're flush. You gotta flip it over, and there's little parts that key in to the actual chassis, the plastic chassis itself, and you just kind of push them down until they all get in there. That one's flush. This one is giving me a little bit of grief. So you just kind of, massage it a bit until... But this one, for some reason, is being a douche. There we go. Yep. And then there's another one up here. So basically, there you go. Then you can take a microfiber cloth, wipe all the fingerprints off it, and then you take your top button, and there you go. It is all set. It is on. It is much bulkier, but basically that's what you do. And I gotta say, I really like this case. It is a bit too big for me. It feels a little too, like meaty, a little too chunky. But I do like it. It's a very good case. It has served me very well so far. It's got rubber on all the corners, and it's got the edges are very padded. I think if I were to change one thing on this, I'm not a fan of this little hatch here. Because they didn't make the tab big enough. I don't have fingernails. They tend to get very dirty because I work on cars a lot. And it's kind of like, and I can't really grab it and pull it up because, again, I don't have fingernails. So you gotta kind of end up going like this and like digging your fingers in, and I can only do it like this, but there you go. And there's the camera, and it's kind of a pain, but it works. And sometimes I just walk around with, or put this in my pocket like that. But I can tell in the winter it's going to come in handy because of that. It's got the little deal right here that opens for the charging port. And then it just kind of snaps back in place. This guy for the headphone jack, and that just kind of snaps in place. And then this one over here for the silent switch. It'll take a while getting used to if you're used to the small cases, but basically, I'm no professional product reviewer, but I do like this case. I had an OtterBox Defender series for my old iPhone 4, and I thought it was pretty good, but it lacked what I felt protection on the corners and the screen. I know it doesn't have anything protecting the actual screen, but it's got some very thick, very dense feeling plastic. Let me see if I can snap this off again real quick. The plastic that is used, I don't know what kind of, what kind of plastic it is, but it's very sturdy, even though it's bending. It feels very, very strong, very dense. And then the same with the actual plastic that's on the main chassis itself. I do like it quite a bit, as I've said multiple times. But anyways, I'm going to end this, and yeah,